Hello everyone, myself Mohammad Vikharuddin. Welcome to my channel. In our today's section, we are going to discuss about how to make formula of chemical compound. So before getting our topic of how to make formula of chemical compound, first of all, we must know about what is mean by compound. So my dear friends, compound is nothing but the bond of two dissimilar atoms is called compound. For example, calcium oxide. So see here, my dear friends, the bond of two dissimilar atoms. So see here, calcium is of different atoms and oxygen is of different atom. The bond of these two, calcium and oxygen, is called compound. The bond of these two is called compound. So next example of compound is second example, MgO. We can say it is also a bond of two dissimilar atoms. See here, magnesium is of different atom and oxygen is of different atom. As we know that compound is nothing but the bond of two dissimilar atom is called compound. So magnesium is of different atom and oxygen is of different atom. So the bond of these two atoms is called compound. Another example of compound is this is also one of the example of compound. My dear friends, you are seeing a table on your screens. The table is very much important. With the help of that table, we can make the formula of any chemical compound. The table is about polyatomic ions. The table is about polyatomic ions. So poly means many. Atomic means atom. As we know that ions are charge carriers. Ions are of two types. Ions are of two types, cations, anions. So the positive charge ions are known as cations and negative charge ions are known as anions. So polyatomic ions are nothing but poly means many, atomic means atom, ions are charge carriers. So a group of atoms carrying charges, either it may be positive or negative. Such type of ions are known as polyatomic ions. As we go ahead, our first compound is magnesium chloride. Our first compound is magnesium chloride. As we know that the ionic formula of magnesium is Mg2+. The ionic formula of magnesium is Mg2+ and chloride is Cl-. If nothing is in the power means always 1 is present. If nothing is the power means always 1 is present. So as we know, whenever we are making a formula of any chemical compound, so neglect the charge carriers. Neglect the charge carriers and transpose these powers. Transpose these powers on opposite sides of the bases. Transpose these powers on opposite side of the bases, then we get MgCl2, which is the formula of magnesium chloride. So next our formula is about calcium chloride. So see here, the ionic formula of calcium is Ca2+. The ionic formula of calcium is Ca2+ and chloride is Cl-. If nothing is in the power means always 1 is present, then neglect the charge carriers. So whatever charges we have at the power, neglect the charge carriers and transpose these power and opposite sides of the bases, then we get CaCl2. It is the formula of calcium chloride. So next see here, magnesium hydroxide. So as we know that the ionic formula of magnesium is Mg2+ and hydroxide is OH-. So my dear friends, see here, the point is to be remembered that whatever the power you are transposing on opposite side of the bases, that goes to both. That goes to both oxygen as well as hydrogen. So we get the formula as MgOH twice. Whatever the power you are transposing on opposite side of the bases, that goes to both oxygen as well as hydrogen. That's why we are mentioning in the bracket. That's why we are mentioning in the bracket and neglect the charge carriers. Neglect the charge carriers. Next see fourth one. Fourth one is calcium hydroxide. We know that ionic formula of calcium is Ca2+ and hydroxide is OH minus. Similarly, transpose these power on opposite side of the bases and neglect the charge carriers, then we get CaCl2. It's a formula of calcium hydroxide. Next, my dear friends, see some more examples. Our ninth one is lead iodide and our 10th one is barium chloride. We'll see these in algorithmic manner. The first one is ninth one, lead iodide. So as we noted, the ionic formula of lead is Pb2 plus and iodide is I minus. Neglect the charges and transpose the power on opposite base, then we get Pbi2, which is the formula of lead iodide. Next, see the barium chloride. Our 10th one is barium chloride. So what is the ionic formula of barium? That is Ba2 plus and chloride is Cl minus. Neglect the charges and transpose the power on opposite base, then we get BaCl2, which is the formula of barium chloride. So my dear friends, see here, these are some of the homework problems. Do and comment me. So thanks for watching and share this video and subscribe, like, share. Thank you.